saying? Look, you're gonna get paid. Just hand me the papers, man. Okay, let's go. Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily, where you get highly classified documentations from your boy, Sean Blazy. But ain't nothing funny though. Rest in peace to Takeoff. And there's a whole lot of stuff we got to talk about because people are spreading ridiculous rumors that his own flesh and blood, Quavo, had something to do with his passing. Me personally, I feel like that's ridiculous, but at the same time, I got to do a little bit of research because people are talking, and I just want to prove to y'all that Quavo don't have nothing to do with it. That's what I'm gonna try to do, but if things don't look that way, then you gotta call it how you see it, and unfortunately, I gotta call it how I see it, man.
Oh my goodness.
But before we even get started with this, I want to say once again, rest in peace to Takeoff. But before we can start to unravel all of these mysteries that's going on in the world today, we gotta figure out what exactly is mob ties. You know what? Whenever I think about mob ties, I think about people pricking their finger just to be a made man. And some people got to go out there and do some old bullshit just to be a made man. I'm talking about every mob movie I've ever seen. Somebody had to get got or somebody had to get shot to even be a part of the mob. And you would like to think that this is just hip hop and this is funny and it's, you know, to go along with the rap lingo and all this shit. But we talking about Houston, Texas, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all ever seen those westerns? Them cowboys don't fuck around. And the dudes in Houston, they just some modern day cowboys and the harder they fall, man. Now, I know y'all want to get into the juicy stuff. Y'all want to see Takeoff laid out. I'm not here to do that. Because this man, y'all, we ain't doing that. I mean, we're going to talk about it, but at the same time, I'm not trying to glorify or trying to... This man, he lost his life. And we just trying to figure out why, as fans, especially Takeoff, we all can agree he was the hottest Migo lyrically. So the other ones link back together when the hottest one is out of the group. Takeoff was fatally shot in Houston, rest in peace, after a birthday party for Jazz Prince. Who is Jazz? Brother and Houston Mob Ties founder Jay Prince. Hold on. Who is Jazz brother and Houston Mob Ties founder Jay Prince Jr.? Okay. The 28-year-old Migos rapper Takeoff was shot in the early hours of Tuesday, November 1st in Houston, Texas. The rapper, real name Kirshenik Kerry Ball, was at a dice game with his bandmate and uncle when the altercation broke out. What's the business? You know, you go down there for this man's birthday party. That's all good, but y'all wasn't doing no birthday party shit.
Oh my goodness.
You figure, you the Migos, y'all got mob ties, why not come back to the crib? Everybody in the jacuzzi with the hoes, blowing big dro, having a pool party, man. Why would a bunch of grown-ass men, well-off, wealthy men, want to go to a bowling alley, and when they got there, they wasn't even bowling, they was shooting dice?
Oh my goodness.
The rapper, I read that part already. Let's just get into the beef and beans, baby. We ain't got time for this this veggie shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a pretty good idea about what mob ties is. Let's just get into the turkey, baby. It's almost Thanksgiving. Let's just get into the turkey.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all ready? Because I'm heartbroken, man. Something off the wall is going on here. Cut the music, man. Look at this. Hold up. Matter of fact, keep that music going, man. Because y'all got to see this. The homie Takeoff is standing at the door with the R.I.P. Reaper next to him, man. And Quavo is in the bed stressing like a motherfucker looking at Amigos contract.
Oh my goodness.
He like, damn, I'm trying to get out this motherfucking contract. Offset off the deal. He wiggled his way out of the shit so he can make as much money as he wants to, but I'm stuck with Takeoff and fuck, man, I'm stuck in this deal. And we ain't gonna get no money. What the Migos look like making an album without that other Migo? What is we, the She-Goes or something? He pissed off about this contract, man. And not to mention the Sweet Tea elevator incident put him in R. Kelly territories, and that was also in the video. And people like, why is he in the elevator with the sweet tea? Look, look, look. He wish he could take that moment back. But once you go to Chris Brown route and you affiliated with Chris Brown, you and Chris Brown date the same women, and you out here doing shit like Chris Brown in the time of the Me Too movement and all that shit. Oh, you need that to go away. How we gonna sign you to a multi-million-dollar deal when you got this Chris Brown shit out here, boy? You beating on bitches in elevators, and now you're trying to go platinum? He's like, look, man, whatever it takes to get out of this situation, bro, like, help me. And your boy, Takeoff, coming there looking like, bro, what's your problem? Like what, you don't want to be in the group with me no more? Everybody having a party in the Halloween, everybody downstairs with this Halloween shit, rolling dice and doing all this shit. Takeoff down there, he just kicking it, going through the house, you know, bitches banging on the door, all types of shit. People trying to tell him, help, let me in. It's somebody trying to let him in on what's going on. This bitch, she got some information out there, but don't want nobody to let her in. But all this dumb shit is going on in the house. Got kids in the middle of it. Everybody, this shit is inappropriate. It's messy. It's a messy ass house that they up in. But Takeoff just a cool ass nigga. He just cool. He ain't tripping because he ain't bothering nobody. He's a good guy. This bitch outside the window like, yo, let me in this motherfucker. He ignoring the shit out of her the whole time. She's like, no, I gotta tell you something. Open the motherfucking window, nigga. But he ignoring her ass, going through the house. He get upstairs like everything's all good. This house messy as fuck. Everything is cool. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga, they in there, you know, everybody eating. Everybody got money. It's all good. It's spooky as a bitch up in here. It's Halloween and shit. All through the house. And this motherfucker, he upstairs with the contract just plotting. What is on your mind, bro? You look stressed. He got a hoe in the bed. He got a gun in his hand with the Migos contract. Shit, this shit about to get messy. Real messy. Hold on, man. This is some... Look, this all alleged allegations on top of that, man. But he looks stressed the fuck out. Damn, how many more albums? Like, I can't do this shit. Damn, we in the hole. Offset won't come back. Cardi B got all that star power. He ain't trying to share it. He left us for that bitch. How we gonna make it? Shit, this ain't TLC. And the only way TLC was able to do shit is when one of them passed away, man. Rest in peace. When Left Eye passed, because they was at odds, TLC. You know what I'm saying? They was beefing. But when Left Eye passed, Chili and T-Boz got back together and did the damn thing. And now, hold on, let me pull this up, man. And I know this sounds fucked up and it's too soon to even be talking about stuff like this, but people talking. Hold on, man. Let me type this in. What was I about to type? Oh, Quavo. I'm over here risking my motherfucking life. Quavo and Offset. The computer like, nigga, so what is you doing? It ain't even typing for me.
Oh my goodness.
My computer is nervous right now. Look at this, man. And switch that shit up. Takeoff, 1/3 of Migos passed away. No. Quavo, they got back together. They started back talking. And they cool, man. Offset pays a tribute to Takeoff and new Instagram profile. Photo. Hold on, where is his tribute? Okay, this is his tribute. Man, when you in a effed up contract, man, only death could get you up out that thing, man. And I'm not saying that's the case with this situation, man, but y'all down there, like Houston, Texas, whew. You know, people more focused on Chicago, people more focused on places like California. But when it comes to Houston, you really don't want to give it no bad press because the people in power in Houston, they don't want that attention on the Lone Star State, baby. I mean, hey, they run the motherfucking show. I mean, don't nobody want a problem with Texas, man. You might want to leave that one alone because they got some Buffalo Bills and some real cowboy. Woo! They out there with the shit, with the goddamn cowboy boots on, shit kickers and fucking cowboy hats, man. It is not a game, especially the old school Houston and the old school Texas period. I mean, Texas is old school. Like, it ain't never gonna stop being old school. They still riding candy paints. It's gonna be like that forever, man. It's a freaking Western movie, man. So I say all that to say, when y'all talking about some mob ties, this shit ain't to be played with. You don't look. This is what Jazz Prince said about the situation. He said, "I never like to hear about things like this happening anywhere, especially in my city, and to my family. When I got woken up with a call about this, I couldn't believe it. I'm with you, my brother, Quavo Huncho. Prayers to all who are hurting. R.I.P. Takeoff." Ain't he the nigga that walked over the body?
Oh my goodness.
Wasn't he there? He trying to make it seem like he was asleep. Ain't he the one that stepped over the body? And like I said, man, rest in peace to Takeoff. Chaz Prince. Rest in peace to the brother, man, but this is messy. But when you put it out there beforehand, that shit messy, people ain't never gonna be able to figure it out because the coincidences is too wild for anybody to really believe the shit, man. Let me type this in real quick. I do apologize. We about to get back to that music video too. But yeah, they said the homie stepped over his body. Like he didn't care. Like the job was done. Like on some Terminator shit. Like, well, there it go. And kept walking, man. Like that's what they came there for. Because the argument was bogus. Like, what is there to argue about? Over some dices at a birth. And why would you get into it with a man at his birthday party? Like, what was y'all talking about beforehand? And why even do it in public? Why make the shit public? If you having a dispute with another man and you really trying to get at him, any real life situation, somebody would have pulled him to the side like, yo, I'm gonna have to holler at you, man, about them dice or whatever they talk about. But they ain't do that. Everybody acting the ass in front of the witnesses. And how somebody gonna accidentally pop somebody in the head and in the abdomen at rest in peace to Takeoff, man. But this shit is messy. Takeoff wasn't from the Houston community, but it's clear he was loved by Houstons and by everybody. Everybody, man. He's like your cousin, even if you ain't related to him. Just that look about him, you automatically say that's cuz, man. You ain't trying, you gonna show him love regardless, man. That's what type of person he was. Some of the Memento fans bought to the Growing Memorial. They bought all types of shit out there for him, man. But we gotta look at this real quick. Hold up, cut that off. Y'all ready for this? Let's go, man.
Hold on, look.
Hold on. Okay, look. He's way in the back of the commotion. And they saying that the gunfire didn't even come from the op. It came from the people in their crew. So if y'all doing anything as a group, I don't give a fuck if I'm only with 3 homeboys. If we together, I got one on this side and one on that side, or I'm on the side of one of them. And the other one better be on the other side of him. That's just how it go. Yeah, we cool and everything, but this is our pact. And we fooling with your pact, but this is where our pact is at. So you mean to tell me that in a light scuffle, I'm talking about a light scuffle, pops went off and out of all people, hey, it's possible. You know, it's crazy when you playing with them guns. Like Jeezy said, a lot of blood, a lot of guts. The shit ain't fun, man. Around 2:30 a.m. on Tuesday morning, gunfire started blasting off at least 3 people were shot, but Houston police confirmed a 28-year-old Takeoff was one of the people, man. Hold up. Oh, shit.
They know y'all, but they not gonna be disrespectful like they want it.
Quavo running his mouth. Everybody else around trying to figure it out. Like, what's the big deal? And if it was something to be serious about, he wouldn't have been the loudest one in the area. It was a bunch of people there. He was making a scene for everybody over an alleged dice game. Like, shit, how we gonna get this popping? How we gonna get it going? Because you got to think, when Boosie got in the situation with the dude in Houston and got away with it hands free, shit, his mob ties is deeper than it was before. If you can pull a move like that in Houston, Texas, boy, they put that badass on there for a reason. That's Houston shit, man. And when Boosie came out, he was rolling with, I'm over here typing something. I know who the hell he was rolling with. He was rolling with Pimp C. Let's talk about this for a minute, man. See, Boosie. Mob ties is some serious shit that you don't, like, once you in this and you a part of this, it can go either way. Rest in peace to Pimp C, man. And people trying to figure out what that was all about. They not down there playing. Bun B selling double cheeseburgers. He don't want none of that smoke at all. Bun B is a family man. And people like, how come he got his, excuse my language, how come he got his head so far up his ass? Because he don't seen some shit and he want to be a good guy. He can't be Trill no more because somebody might get the wrong message. We ain't trying to talk about UGK, but I'm just saying, man. The Houston game has not been looked upon like how it is in New York, Atlanta, how people look at the artists in California. People don't understand that they right there at the border. Can you imagine that? When people out here trying to get prices for the low, when Young Jeezy talking about 17.5 and all this bullshit, Pimp C leaned back like, damn, I know they lying because I'm in the shits where it all, people don't underestimate Texas, man. Look, man, all I'm trying to say is, if you in the situation and you trying to get out of that situation, people in Texas could make it happen for you, man. And that's the only reason why Drake is the biggest artist in all of the world. Let me show y'all something real quick, man. All right. Hey. We gonna get into all that other stuff. Y'all just gotta stay tuned. But Drake ain't got no street cred, ain't never ran no blocks, ain't never did none of that. But Jay Prince got a hold of his demo. And, oh, you got some talent there. You got the look. You was an actor. We could do some money. Jay Prince was signing everybody at Rap-A-Lot. He don't give a fuck. He give you like 100 G's, a gold chain, and a Benz or something, and make the music. Drake and his papa. What is the relationship between Jay Prince and Drake's papa, man? Because his papa was like a pimp or something like that out there in Ontario, man.
Oh my goodness.
So how far back do these mob ties go, man? And I hate to put on the gully voice because I know we on Docs Daily, but god damn. This is some street business. To where they can make you forget what Baby and Birdman and all them, what they doing. Shout out to them, but it ain't. Shit, Rap-A-Lot been around before No Limit. Rap-A-Lot been around before Bad Boy. It been around before any Southern record label started to pop off. I don't give a damn where it was at. Before Slip and Slide, before the Dungeon Family, they never even had a label. Texas, the South was wide open. Talk about Southern hip hop, man. If you a Southern hip hop artist, you need to pay homage. And hey, matter of fact, I know y'all do out there. All my Southern hip hop artists, I know y'all pay homage to UGK and all that shit. All I'm trying to say is, when Quavo out here effing with them mob ties, why would you even want to go to his birthday party? You know these people don't play. And then you down there after the same night the Messy video dropped, and you just ready to get this shit. You sick of being in this contract? Y'all stuck? Yo, they went on Drink Champs talking about it. They did interviews trying to come back. And the homie Takeoff, he right next to the Reaper when he saw this man looking at the contracts, man. Ain't that kind of eerie? Like I said, man, this is all alleged allegations, speculations, man. And like, I know it's too soon to be speaking on stuff like this, but people talking anyways. At least I'm trying to shed some light on some other stuff, man. I don't feel like Quavo had anything to do with it. But these type of coincidences right here, bruh. In a messy ass house. Do y'all understand what it's like to be in a messy house? That means don't nobody want to clean it up. And this house been messy for a long time. They money been fucked up. The contract been bad. Offset found his way out. Cardi B got her man out of the contract. She like, baby, that's not good. No, don't do that no more. You ain't gonna get no money. And Cardi B probably found out how bad his contract was when he wrote all her music, but he can't get no credit from the writing points because he signed that contract. So Cardi like, damn, who owned the music? And he got to explain, well, baby, you know, I wrote the raps, but yeah, I don't necessarily own any of my motherfucking music. Hold on, listen at this, y'all. Wait a minute.
Tate. Yo. Man, I just had a crazy ass dream, bro.
About what?
About some messy ass shit.
Hold up, wait a minute. Oh, hold up, man. This is worse than when Puffy called Biggie and told him we going back to Cali. Puffy called up Biggie and said, we going back to Cali. Biggie like, Cali? What? For real? Matter of fact, we got to pull that up real quick, man. Hold up. We got to. It's going to take a second, man, but we got to pull this up. Because this is how it goes. A motherfucker will tell you to your face what's about to happen, and you don't get it because you think it's just a part of a production. Hold on. Biggie going back to Cali. Hold on. Let's see if we can get this to knock real quick. Hold on, man. I would keep playing it, but that copyright gonna be a bitch. So, yeah, the hell with that. But basically, Puffy called this man early in the morning like, yo, take this information. They was still recording the album. They didn't even know the Vibe Awards was gonna be happening in Cali when this shit, you know what I'm saying? It was just already put it out there. So when it comes back around, nigga, life after death. Like he's dead, but his album is out, but he's dead. And his album gonna live on, but he's dead. So good marketing, good strategy. Hold up. This man woke him up talking about a dream he had. And just because you had a dream about something, why would you disturb this man's peace? Tell him when he wake up. What is the urgency? So if he telling him about the dream in the beginning of the video, and you know what I thought was odd? How come like 90% of the video was just Takeoff in the messy ass house? Quavo wasn't down there in the messy ass house. He down there with all them hood niggas, them street niggas on Halloween. He like, should I let her in? He like, nah, don't let her in. This person at the door has to be his intuition. That gotta be the symbolism of the video, man, because she's out there. Hold on, wait a minute. She's banging. It gotta be his intuition because he's ignoring it. Maybe he should have seen what this sister had to say. Hold on, wait a minute. Look at this, y'all.
Yeah.
She at the window knocking. Hold on. And they got him standing. Wait. Go back. Oh my God, not an ad. They got him standing next. No, I don't see no whack ass Benny the Butcher.
Oh my goodness.
I'm all over the place, man. Hold on. He's standing at the door next to a skeleton. Why would they have that skeleton right there? Like right on his back? Man. So Quavo is nowhere to be found in this messy ass house. And the reason why it's so messy is because all the shit that's about to take place is in the motherfucking video. Being somewhere on Halloween where a bunch of shit is going on around you, but it ain't got nothing to do with you, you know? The house is messy, but he's like, shit, ain't got shit to do with me. I'm just doing my part. Man. Who the hell is this? You got somebody arguing with his girl in the corner. That's that domestic violence shit symbolism. Remember that part in the video? Old boy is in there going through it with his girl, just like when Quavo put hands on Sweet Tea. Do that got something to do with the mess that's going on in the house? Is that a big part of it? Hold on, man. He walk into this room. You know what? This is even creepier. Oh shit, wait a minute. Hold on, man. I hate to go deep on y'all, but this is even creepier than it seemed, man. Because that house on Halloween is basically in the mind of Takeoff. All this stuff is taking place in his mind. This is his nightmare. Quavo woke up and said what his was. And then it was Takeoff time to tell his side, his story, his part of the dream. Hold on, y'all.
Tay. Yo. Man, I just had a crazy ass dream, bro.
About what?
About some messy ass shit.
Feel like I was walking through a haunted house, a little kid. Walked in, man, there was a whole bunch of shit going on. I thought I was tripping.
Yeah.
Where the fuck we at?
I don't know.
Get the fuck up out of here, man.
Hold on, wait, motherfucker, what?
Oh my goodness.
How you take that man somewhere, and when he asks you where we at, you say you don't know. Motherfucker, you drove there. Nigga. Oh, excuse my language. You drove there. What do you mean you don't know where you at? So, Takeoff said in his dream it was a house and there was a bunch of kids and it was just a bunch of crazy shit going on. So if this is what's happening in his dream, this whole music video. Then he dreamt about fucking Quavo in the room looking at the contract with the Roscoe next to him. So if this is this man's dream, and he sees this in his dream, Quavo stressed the fuck out, looking at that contract, disappointed, in the bed with some chick, complaining about, and if you listen to the music, he complaining about somebody sleeping with his girl and all this other bullshit. So in his dream, he came in the door looking at his skin. He looked like he's suspicious. Like, what's going on here? Like, he peeping the scene like, yo, something kind of messy about this shit. Like, why is he? How you come in the room? Hold on, wait a minute, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this right real quick. Look at this, man.
Just said it, we would have blessed it.
Shit.
Just said, now shit.
No, I ain't mean for that to happen. Hold on, look at this, y'all. He in the room looking. God, hold on. So this is what, hold up. Why would he take off his hoodie? How you come in the room and see that man and then take off your hoodie like that? For what? He in the bed. Hold up. Slow that shit. Hold on, man. That shit was mad odd. You come in the room, you look at homie, you looking suspicious, and then you snatch your hoodie off? Hold up, man. Look at this, y'all. He like, what's going on over there? Like, okay, I see what's up. You know what? Man, let me just get up in this bed real fast, man.
Oh my goodness.
And he in the elevator, like, damn. This is where I ruined my career. This is a humiliation ritual. Like, yeah, I apologize. I'm still stuck here, everybody. But this is taking place in Takeoff's dream. So then, okay, they coming out the house together. Whatever happened upstairs, I don't know what the fuck that was about. Excuse my language. Now they coming back down. They going through the house. It don't look messy no more. Oh. It's not messy anymore. Everybody on their best behavior. It was a bunch of chaos before he went upstairs, but well, hold on, wait. I gotta see this part. Wait a minute. I do apologize, y'all. Okay, what is this? Now everybody is having fun. It's a party now that he went upstairs and saw that shit. And did he go to the upper room?
Oh my goodness.
Was that what that was about? The upper room. Yo, whenever you talk about somebody going upstairs or going to that room, and what happened when he got in the room, man? He saw the nigga with the contract. Hey, man, like I said, these is all allegations and speculations, man. And I hate to say it, but I would say entertainment, but since this man lost his life, I know that's the wrong thing to say. All I could say is that people are talking, man. And people not gonna stop talking, but we don't know the truth. We don't know the facts. We don't know. Shit happens all the time, especially when you playing with guns, when you out here, you know, and a lot of people living reckless. This type of stuff happen every day in every city. You know, it's bound to happen when guns is involved, man. So I'm not trying to say that, oh, Quavo sacrificed Takeoff, but I can understand why people would come to that conclusion because of all of the coincidences, man. And that brings me to this. And we're going to be talking about this in depth on the ShawnBlazeDocs channel, but let's talk about this real quick. Duke, yeah. Pull him up. Pull him up. Y'all got to take a good look at this dude, man. I'm setting up this display for y'all real quick so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. So stay tuned, man. And while I'm doing this, can y'all do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel? Also hit that notification button. I would really appreciate that. But most importantly, I would love it if y'all hit that like button, man, because, you know, that really do help when y'all be hitting them likes. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's get back into this stuff. Y'all ready? Okay, here we go, man. Now everybody know what Takeoff look like, of course. You know, brown skin brother, big dreadlocks and everything. You know, just a cool dude. You know, he got a very distinguished look about himself. But this dude, Duke the Jeweler, had the same look about himself, man. The same type of face, the same type. He looked basically, and his demeanor, the way he dressed, the way he wear his chains, just like Takeoff, man. And they both died over a dice game in Houston, Texas, man. Remember that in that movie Life, when Martin and Eddie Murphy, they went to do something down south. They were some city slickers. They went down south thinking everything was gonna go smooth. And when they got down there, they got caught up in all different types of shit. And then, come to find out, they was getting set up by like 5 or 6 different people, and they didn't figure it out until they was in jail. Hold on. Let me type this in real quick. This is how it happens in the South, man. When you go down there, you gotta be careful when you down there in the South, because they will get over on you. And next thing you know, your out of town ass is either dead or in jail, while somebody else is laughing all the way to the bank with your money, man. This shit been going on since forever. It's been going on for the longest, man. This shit is just embedded in the culture, man. So for Quavo to take off down south is the same way you can say that you don't even know when he asks you where we at, I don't know where we at. Listen at this, man. Hold up. Speed that up.
Tate.
Yo,
Man, I just had a crazy ass dream, bro.
about what?
About some mess ass shit.
Feel like I was walking through a haunted house, a little kid. Walked in, man, there was a whole bunch of shit going on. I thought I was tripping.
Yeah.
Where the fuck we at?
I don't know.
Hold on. Wait. Ain't that what they do in the mob movies? When they about to off somebody? They drive them out way in the middle of nowhere. He even got the old school mob vehicle. Hold up. Run that shit back. Wait. What? Hold on, man. Why is they in that old school mafioso? Now, y'all know damn well they talking about they be pulling up in the skirt. And they got the Lambos and Ferraris. Why do this look like some shit from a Martin Scorsese movie? Goodfellas type of shit. Drive this man in the middle of nowhere. And when he asks you where we at, I don't know. That's messy. What do you mean? I trusted you. And you know what? To do that album together before all of this. Now, people said they already had solo albums, but why would they need to do the album together? For what? Nobody asked for it. What was the point? Shit, for this single right here. Because the record labels, they like, shit, Y'all want to get paid, but we want to get paid. And the only way we gonna get paid is if either y'all, shit, you can't do a do-over. Ain't no do-over in the entertainment business. When you come out, that's why one-hit wonders got it so bad, because there's no do-overs. When your shit start to fall off and people like Lil Baby is the future and y'all looking like the past, shit, y'all better pray for a resurrection. But this is a resurrection. Because the Migos now, they both have the opportunity to ride this shit through the fucking mud if they wanted to, man. R.I.P. my dog. You know how they do. Master P. I really miss my homies. Even though people love that sob story. When Tupac died, everybody had a Tupac. Biggie died. Always love Big Papa. People love the mourning part. Especially people that's in love with the struggle. All they gotta do, talking about having some stripes. This is a star emblem on your vest, young man. Yo, man. Everybody trying to see who could be the most vile, most grimiest. Clout is a motherfucker. All of these dudes out here doing this shooting and killing, they not doing it because they mentally ill. They just want the clout. To have a reputation. People back up when they see you. When you walk down the street, people cross the street. You got people shook, and you got people's mothers flirting with you and shit. People love the juice. If these allegations is true, this enough juice to have you like at Diddy status. You know, this type of juice will take you to the next level. But it was so messy to everybody looking like, why Takeoff? That's the one we love. If they was the Power Rangers and you had to pick your favorite Ranger, a lot of y'all would pick the Takeoff Ranger, man. I know that was a corny scenario, but I would. He's the one that you want to see win the most. Like, you wouldn't give a fuck if Offset fell off and was begging people for change. You'd be like, that's what he get for being with Cardi B. And if Quavo fell off, people would be like, that's what he get for putting hands on Sweetie in that elevator. But for Takeoff, there's nothing bad you could have said about him. Hold up. But then again, there is, man. And not to speak on this man because he's no longer alive. But that house was messy in that video. And there was some messy shit going on with him too, man. Oh. I hope y'all can't see this. This some messy business. Hold on, man. Wait a minute. Hold up. And like, Leo, before I show y'all this, I want to say, man, no disrespect. Rest in peace. This is all allegations and speculations for conversation, man. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Migos rapper Takeoff accused of scrape and lawsuit. The lawsuit accuses Takeoff of assaulting a woman during a Los Angeles house party in June. Ew. That's some bad press, man. That's really bad press, especially for the music business. Like I said, with the Me Too's and the women coming forward like they should, and this is your brand, and when it's time to renegotiate a contract, you got to factor all this shit in like it's car insurance, man.
Oh my goodness.
It's like when you renew your car insurance, they want to check if you've been in an accident. They want to know if you got anybody else driving your car. They want to see how much income you making. They want to see what neighborhood. God forbid you move to another neighborhood. They're like, oh, we're going to have to tax you for that. So when it comes to a record contract and you got this shit circulating, you know, like on Spider-Man, when the newspaper be spinning in a circle and it just hit the screen. In today's news, this shit ain't good. Now, it could have been alleged. I'm not going to get into the details because we're not trying to condemn him like Gayle King would try to condemn Kobe Bryant after he passed away. That's not what I'm trying to do. But I'm just trying to let y'all know. The contract for the Migos, an older act. Let's be real about this. The Migos was on their way to do them Legends of Hip Hop tours with David Banner and Bone Crusher, and maybe Killer Mike could get out there and shake something. You know what I'm saying? No homo. Maybe CeeLo Green to take that shirt off at the concert. And then the Migos could have came out. Bad and bougie. So who y'all think the kids would have wanted to see at the concert? The Migos or... Hold on, type that in right. The Migos or Lil Baby, man? Who you think your 8-year-old son want to go to the concert and see? And this is beautiful marketing. This is good planning. Even though he's a grown-ass man, with a name like that and childish behavior and elementary-ass raps, he's your child's favorite. And they gonna support him like they did Travis Scott. He's for the kids, y'all. Lil Baby. You got little 4-year-olds. Mama, when you hear Lil Baby. He's the wave right now. How Migos gonna compete? What they gotta do? How is Quavo gonna climb over this man? Shit. He got some fire in his ass now. No homo. But Quavo, with this type of shit, I'm pretty sure Lil Baby, the only thing he did was be good buddy with Young Thug. Young Thug put him in position, so, he finessed the deal however that went, but hey, he doing the damn thing. But as far as the Migos go, with a situation like this, and if it's messy like everybody think it's messy, man, I'm talking about probably P. Diddy status, or tied in with Jay Prince might be like Drake status, somewhere like that. Because they not just going to give you that spot. You got to earn it. How you going to climb over being in basically a boy band and be the #1 star? Can y'all imagine the Lifetime movie? The Migos on Lifetime. Or the Unsung of the Migos. That shit spread across like peanut butter and jelly. The shit is elementary when you really look at it. We grew up together. We were all family members. We went platinum with Bad and Bougie. Cardi B came along. Offset decided he wanted to do his own thing. He wanted out of the contract. And he got money. Wifey got money. Him and Wifey want to make money together. That's not good for the Migos. You sold out for a piece of ass. And then, shit, Quavo was supposed to be a heartthrob, but he out here beating chicks up in elevators. And then the alleged news came out about Takeoff. So they shit was dead in the mud. Hold on, let me type this in real quick. Yeah, let's talk about this for a second, y'all. Because we got to talk about this type of stuff. Jealousy is a motherfucker. Because you can date Sweet Tea all you want. But Sweet Tea ain't never won a Grammy. I don't even think she won a BET award, man.
Oh my goodness.
Sweet Tea ain't never did nothing that Cardi B has done, man. So for him to have this one as his girl, the jealousy is through the roof, especially when Quavo think he's the leader, he the Beyonce of the Migos. That's like if Kelly Rowland had a better man than Beyonce.
Oh my goodness.
What if Kelly Rowland married Jay-Z and Beyonce was dating, like, what's the dude that played with LeBron James? What's it, Delonte West? Like, ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all be like, what type of shit is this? Like, Kelly Rowland must be the Beyonce of the group. Like, she got the man with all the money. What is Beyonce? Can you imagine? And I know this is zesty conversation, but if Beyonce married Delonte West and Kelly Rowland was with Jay-Z, Beyonce probably wouldn't be doing so good, man. That's some shit to be jealous about. How you gonna be the man when I'm the man? You know, when they got together, when they first started the group, Quavo thought that he was the man. And you my cousin, and you my nephew, so basically I'm your daddy.
Oh my goodness.
Like, I'm the head honcho. The head honcho. How you the head honcho when your man's got the girl and you ain't got no girl like that? And the girl you got with Chris Brown and you ain't never heard about Cardi B being with Chris Brown and all that silly shit. Can you control your hoes? That's what they talking about in the street. He want that juice. He been wanting the juice. Offset know that he's straight. They got a baby together, bruh. Y'all always treated him like the cousin anyways. Talking to your uncle, talking to your nephew about your motherfucking cousin, talking to your mama, talking to his mama about y'all motherfucking cousin, man. Can you imagine them Sunday dinners? And not to be speaking on their family, you know, I know they're going through some hard times now. I want to say rest in peace to Takeoff and prayers and blessings to their family, man. Who do he think he is? He ought to be happy that y'all let him in the group. Y'all ain't need him. We wanted Terrell to be in the group, but we figured since that's y'all cousin, you know, it wouldn't be no, but nobody, Big Mama said he ain't need to be in the group. Big Mama said, and now he out there living somewhere with Cardi B, and he probably don't even want nothing to do with the family. Like, whatever. Like, but grandmama, I'll call you back. Call you back, grandmama. I'll call you back. And these two still in that contract, and Quavo like, you know what, man? I ain't about to go out like no sucker. Cause you know what happened to them light-skinned brothers? They turned into like Chico DeBarge or something. Y'all mess around and turn into like, you know, what's the dude from Jodeci? The dude that smacked Missy. What is his name? Hold on, man. I'm all over the place. What was the dude name from Jodeci that smacked Missy? Somebody help me in the comment section while I try to figure this out, man. I promise y'all, we got a whole lot more stuff we're going to talk about. But like I said, this is just conversation about the situation. Google Jodeci. Hold on. Jodeci members. I know y'all thinking this is unnecessary, but wait until y'all see the parallel. Look at this motherfucker, man.
Oh my goodness.
Devontae Swang. Don't he look like the Quavo of the future, man? This is exactly what would happen to Quavo if he would have fell off and people would have stopped messing with his music, man. Yo, Devontae was trying to do some messy shit, and it's a rumor that allegedly he might be Quavo's father, man. He was out there living real messy in the music industry, trying to get it to take off. He was working with Suge Knight and doing dope and all types of shit. He turned into a demon out there, man. And shout out to him. I hope he's doing better, man. That's still our brother. But that just goes to show how messy the music industry is, man. Shit is real messy. So how is Quavo gonna be able to get the juice? You still under contract, man. Let me shut up. I've been doing too much talking. Let's get into some more facts, man. Because there's a bunch of stuff that we got to talk about. Listen at this, y'all.
Flowers are calling you to get on the record. You're like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You get a little mad, but then once you start graduating to like the pop and the different genres and stuff, R&B, you like, okay, cool. You get to like, you know what I'm saying? I respect it. You like it. But still, you got to come on and get my flowers. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing
That's
it.
why your flowers
If you
is
need
here.
me for a bar, just hit me up for a bar. You need me for a line or something, just come holler at my phone. Don't try
Don't
to
get the
sound
fake
like me.
Takeoff.
Yeah, don't. Just
Don't
come
get the
get me.
fake off.
Because I'm a real one. If I feel apart, if I feel apart and it sound like Nori on here, I can't get nobody else but Nori on here.
Holla at me.
I can't get nobody else. I ain't gonna try to. I
Don't
can't sound like you.
get square ball.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold up, whoa. But hold up, wait a minute. Wait, hold up, y'all. Do y'all see this shit? Or do I gotta explain it to y'all, man? Oh, man. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. These past 3 guests have had murders happen in their careers. And people be like, damn, they went through some shit where somebody got shot and died. Boosie Badass just got done with Duke the Jeweler and all this other stuff, all these other dudes that got caught up in the situation. Young Jeezy was just in the situation with Gucci Mane where Pookie Loc got shot and a whole bunch of other stuff was going on. Jeezy got caught up in the murder thing and got clean away with it. And you mean to tell me right after them, y'all got Quavo and Takeoff and this is his last interview? It's sort of like they know about this shit before it comes down the pipeline. Like it's all set up to go smooth. Mob ties, man. This is creepy. And I don't want to believe none of this stuff is true. It's good, spooky conversation and stuff, but, you know, we don't know this stuff for sure. But come on, man. This shit goes. It's the rapper, real name, he died and everything. J. Prince Jr. Who is Mob Type's founder, J. Prince Jr.? J. Prince Jr. is the founder and CEO of Houston-based streetwear Mob Ties, which stands for Movement of Bosses Together in Elevated Structure. What the
Oh my goodness.
So wouldn't that mean a set of stairs is an elevated structure? A movement of bosses together in elevated structure. So in order to move up, you gotta move up the ladder in your rank. What is your ranking in our organization, in our friendship? How far are you willing to go with this? Because if you really want the life that you say you want to live, it ain't gonna be easy and it ain't gonna be cheap. This man was at the dice game with the Duke the Jeweler, and he was at the dice game with Takeoff. I'm not saying nothing like he had something to do with nothing, but this is very, very suspicious, man. And you know what? This type of juice, wait a minute. Let's talk about it, man. Switch that up. I read Jay Prince's book, man. And Jay Prince's father was a gangster. And when he finally came around to his parents, well, his father's side of the family, they could tell just by looking at him that he was his father's son. They just automatically handed him the crown, like you're the prince, because your father is definitely the king. And that's how he lived his life. Who can I compare Jay Prince to? He's like the Jermaine Dupri of gangsterism. He's the Jermaine Dupri of Texas, Houston, Texas gangsters, man. His father was already on. It was his birthright, like Shaka Zulu or some shit. But Jay Prince is a God-fearing man. He believes in the Lord now, but that's what make him more sinister. Like Samuel L. Jackson on Pulp Fiction. This motherfucker will read you a scripture before he ends your motherfucking life. And thou said the Lord. You don't want to mess with a holy man that got that spirit and justification and scriptures for doing what the fuck he do, man. This shit is messy. You don't even want to get involved with them people down there. And who are you to argue with somebody like Jay Prince and be raising your voice at that and really causing a scene? You already know what's gonna happen. Hold on, look at this, y'all. This some bullshit.
Check it out. Hold on, listen, man. They know y'all, but they're not gonna be disrespectful like they want it.
Doing all that barking.
I don't care about no basketball, bro. You just play basketball. You just saw me play basketball. Y'all niggas just in the gym. Play like that, bro. Don't play like that, bro. Hey, let go. I ain't finna sit.
Hold on. Hold on. No. No, we're not doing that. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. The argument was over. And everybody started walking away because there was nothing else to talk about. And when everybody started walking away, look, if it's a beef and it's a problem, ain't nobody gonna stop talking and everybody start walking away because it's still tension. This crowd was confused as fuck because they was just looking at the altercation like, why is y'all acting right now? Why is y'all talking so loud? Where is all this aggression coming from? Takeoff standing back like, and if it was really some smoke like that, don't y'all think Takeoff would have been standing by his side? And y'all down there together? Why would you play the background when your mans is going at it? Probably because that shit was so random to where he didn't know where to step in at. Yo, shout out to Gage Gore. You in the building, bro? Because you sent me something on IG. I got to use that real quick, money. Hold up. Shout out to the homie Gage Gore if you in the building, man. How do I go to my messages? I don't even know how to use IG like that. I do apologize. Okay, there we go. Let me go to this real quick. Hold on. Yo. What the hell? I can't even see my messages. I don't even know how to do it, man. Oh, shit. I hope y'all didn't see that. Whew. Oh, my God. Let me get that off the screen right now. Ugh. A little too much information. But that's Negro here nor there. Let's just get back to this.
They know y'all, but they're not gonna be disrespectful like they want it. I don't care about no basketball, bro. You just play basketball. You just saw me play basketball. Y'all niggas just in the gym. Play like that, bro. Don't play like that, bro. Hey, let go. I ain't finna sit.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on, man. I seen some shit in this video that really don't make no sense. Hold up. Who is homie just standing there and not running? These dudes is not ducking. It's kids. Hold on. It's kids there. What the fuck?
My goodness.
There was little kids. Hold up. Just like in that damn music video. Oh my God. Yo. Them was just some regular fans. Wait a minute. They created a scene in front of a crowd just so you know somebody gonna pull out a phone and record it. Everybody know who you are. You freaking Quavo from the Migos. Of course everybody gonna crowd around. Whatever you talking about, people want to hear it because they listen to your music. That's some messy ass shit. He was just being messy. In a public place. At 2 a.m. Now what bowling alley? Why would some gangsters want to be at a bowling alley for a gangster's birthday? And y'all in motherfucking Houston, Texas, man.
Oh my goodness.
Don't nobody want to go to the titty bar? Don't nobody want to go get with no bad ones? It's your birthday, bruh. You supposed to be getting towed up tonight. And why the fuck would you be rolling dice on your birthday? Who want to roll dice with the birthday boy? If anything, you should be giving him something for his birthday. And if he beat you in a bet, happy birthday, birthday boy. You want to go off on the man, you a guest in his city. And you going off and talking like you the nobody known you for busting no hammers or nothing. Nobody heard no war stories about you. I haven't. Hold on, this kid looked like the same kid that was in the video. Wow. And you know what? The shit messy when the kids see shit like this. That's a deep symbol in this video because everybody got access to the video. People, why kids downloading it, sharing it. It's just a messy over some dice. And this paints the picture like this is just some typical nigga shit. Like it's nothing, it's just messy. But the culture been glorifying this for so long to where the shit's so messy, we'll never be able to figure it out. And this is a slap in the face to Black America. Like y'all niggas ain't never gonna get it. It's Halloween. Drove this man to the middle of nowhere, intuition, trying to get in. Hold on, man. Wait a minute. Hold on. You know what? Hold on, wait a minute. What if? Okay, we know this is his dream, his nightmare, but what if this is his childhood home? And the stuff that he's seeing is stuff that he experienced as a child. All of this shit, man. And a lot of times when people have nightmares, they go back to like their childhood home. And what if these are scenes from his childhood that he remembers so vividly? And then when you finally go upstairs, what they called it? Together an elevated structure. Hold on, man. So he goes upstairs to the upper room. Is that his family arguing over money? Because like I said, that contract is bad. And they probably in there. It's a bunch of messy shit going on within their home. Because mind you, they are family. Hold on, man. The scariest part. Hold on, y'all. That damn contract. And why would you be looking at a contract with a gun in the bed? Like, what are you plotting? What do you plan on doing, man? Look, I've been talking about it for over an hour. Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about this. But before I go, let me shut up and play some more of this real quick, because y'all need to hear this part. And I do apologize, boy. Whew, man, this shit is crazy. Hold on, what happened? Play that.
Go get Quavo!
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. It's only right.
That sounds like some Mexican beans we gonna sell together. Quavo!
More like huevos.
Yeah, Mexican huevos. Let's go, baby. Holy shit, man. This is fun.
Hold on. We gotta take a shot for everybody.
I'm taking a shot.
For everybody rapping like us, though, because everybody sounding like us. What you said right there.
That's right.
Everybody sounding like us, rapping like us, and that's what we gotta take a shot to.
They ain't getting the job done.
And they ain't giving you credit. They ain't giving you credit.
Yeah, so we gotta do that for You know what I mean?
I'm
It
taking
ain't hard to give credit.
You gotta take one for that one.
Okay. No, that's real shit. Let's get back to the album real quick. Chocolate featuring Young Thug and Gunna. Obviously, y'all had this record. Freedom first.
Fast.
So obviously, y'all had this record prior to the.
Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get to a certain part.
Yeah, one of them.
One of
for
them?
sure.
What else you think is one?
Hold on. This must not be it, because the one I'm looking for was already laid out. Oh, here we go. I do apologize.
Go get Quavo!
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. It's only right so and do stuff, because even though you just trying to show off for just, you know what I'm saying? So
What's hard?
John Lennon.
John Lennon. We just speaking about John Lennon. Word.
He come back from his house and they caught him in his there going through the, like, that's crazy.
Y'all ever had a stalker?
Nah, I mean, I ain't got no, not that I know of.
My stalker cool and shit. Me and my
I got all type of stalkers. Are you cool with your stalker?
No, I mean, he just kept popping up. I was like, fuck
I
yeah.
just embrace the stalker because at this point I can't hurt a stalker. You can't hurt a stalker.
Yeah, because
You'll go to jail for hurting a stalker.
And by the way, you give the stalker all your information anyway.
Or you get
That's
hurt.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or you gonna get hurt.
Yeah. Holy shit.
I just hope the stalker don't hurt me.
No. Nah, but y'all like mosh pit niggas. Like you're like when people go to y'all show, they like so there gotta be people just annoying.
But still, back in the day, they didn't know what he was. They didn't know where he was prior to him pulling up to the house or anything.
Right.
They know or if you post, they see you in the studio, eating down there, wherever you
They
at.
can put
So
pieces together easy.
it's like you gotta be careful with social media now. You gotta watch what you post and do stuff, because even though you just trying to show off or just, you know what I'm saying, show your fans stuff, it's people that follow you and watch you that got bad intentions and don't want the best for you, you feel me? And looking at your page and see you every day and be like, nah, I want to be him and want to be the same person you is. So you just gotta watch it, and it just, that's why I don't even really post like that, or if I do, I post after I left the spot.
We
you know
post
what I mean?
tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
The next days.
The next day.
Like
You
that,
think I'm
yeah.
at a location, but nah, I'm at the crib.
I swear to God, today.
Damn, man. Hold on, man. Just listening to his conversation goes to show that he was just trying to stay out the way, man. Like, a lot of rappers, they have money and they in the streets and they doing all this dumb stuff, but, you know, he ain't no punk or nothing like that, but at the same time, he ain't about that smoke. Listen to
y'all drop an album, but just y'all too, because of the camaraderie that I seen on camera. So I guess that's the elephant in the room. Is there anything that happened, or?
But that's something like, even like before, not to cut you off, that's something like I always wanted to do though. Like
y'all too.
Yeah, just like me personally, just a bucket list, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, you know what I'm saying, this is my real uncle, you know what I'm saying? Like we do music, like this is what we came up with together, like we've been doing this. I always have wanted to drop like a venture, you know what I'm saying, like a little collab album, bro.
Yeah.
Why not? Why can't I drop one with my, you know what I'm saying, my band, just, you know, my band member at the same time, this is my real blood.
Right.
So I feel like that's something I always wanted to do. And you know what I mean? It just.
Hold on, wait, hold on. He said, this is my real blood. Is Offset really their cousin? Or is he some dude that they called their cousin? And y'all know how that go. If Offset come over to their house, he might have to leave before they have dinner. And you know Quavo gonna be the one to tell him like, yeah, it's getting late and it's about time for you to go home as soon as they get done making the spaghetti. He probably had to go through that. And you know, he darker than them, so they family members probably treated him lesser than every time he came around. But a lot of times it'd be the other way around, you know what I'm saying? But who knows? He said his real blood, like Takeoff or Offset, ain't even his real cousin like that. Hold on, y'all. I gotta run that back real quick.
So I feel like that's something I always wanted to do. And you know what I mean? It just, you know what I'm saying, it happened.
Exactly. Right. So it's all love. There will be a Migo reunion eventually?
We don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. Right now, I believe in the duo. You know what I'm saying? Like you just said, you played the game about loyalty. We just stand on loyalty. And you know, like we said, like I said in the songs, like I said in everything. You know what I'm saying? We stand on motherfucking loyalty, and this just about us and shit. When things ain't right, sometimes you gotta goddamn move on. You know what I'm saying? When ego sometimes,
like I said too,
you know what I'm saying? When ego or anything get in the way, you gotta just sometimes just sit back and just watch what's going on and just see what's wrong. You know what I mean? If anybody was wrong, niggas will be all alone, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, niggas got problems that they need to fix. And shit, this don't got nothing to do with no lawsuit. And you know, P and Coach, they changed my life.
For sure.
Hold on, hold on. Whoa. Damn. Yo, man, let's just go ahead and get into it. Did this really happen? Hold on, man. Migos Offset sues label over ownership of solo recordings. Amid long-standing rumors that Atlanta rap trio Migos is breaking up, the group's Offset is suing its record label Quality Control, which he says continue to claim ownership of his recent solo release, despite the rapper buying back the rights in a 2021 deal for which he paid handsomely, according to the... Damn, Cardi B did that for him. Wow. She tried to free her man from a contract. And let's look at that album cover. Cover. Wow. He thought he finally had his freedom. So him and his kids could have a legacy to leave to his kids, man. That's why he wanted to do it. He wanted to... It wasn't about him. He just wanted to do something for his kids because he knew that they was in a bad deal. Like, look, I got 4 or 5 kids. I'm married. He matured faster. And he was ready to do the right thing. Like, I want to be my own man. Put out my own music. But then the record label is on some bullshit. Like, we own everything you do. We don't give a damn if you is with Cardi B. So what, you paid us to spit in his face. Messy. And sometimes you gotta meet messy with messy, man. Quality Control continues to hold interest in Migos as a group, but Offset alleges that the label's ownership claim over his solo recording and songwriting is wrongful and knowingly violates Offset's rights to his own music. So hold up, wait, what?
Oh my goodness.
Not only do they own his music, but they own all of his songwriting? So they own Cardi B's first album. Damn. No wonder Cardi B is suing bloggers and shit. Her money probably fucked up. Your man writing your raps, but everything that he writes is owned by the label. But you figure if he do a solo, then on y'all next solo album, he'll be able to write your music and y'all will be able to have the money. But they can't allow him to do that because they make a whole lot of money off of y'all. The riff has apparently been present for some time, as the other 2 group members, Quavo and Takeoff, have been performing without Offset and are set to perform as Migos, but without him on Saturday at NRG Stadium in Houston. What?
Oh my goodness.
So, is that where the play got set up? When y'all was about to go on stage as the Migos, but only 2 members down in Houston, you know old boy had to be backstage. Like, hey, let me holler at you, man. You still in that record deal with them people, man? Oh, they ain't never gonna let you out of that. But, you know, take my card. Maybe we could work something out, you know what I'm saying? Oh, thank big dog, man. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hit you up. We're gonna figure this out, man. You know, H-Time, you know, got love for y'all. And then Quavo, like, shit. Lil Wayne got out of his contract when he went crying to Jay Prince. Let's be real, man. Hold on. Google. Hold on. Oh, man. Looks like Lil Wayne has love from Jay Prince And in the beef, Jay Prince on Birdman. He was not about to cheat. Oh, Jay Prince reacted to Lil Wayne's release from Cash Money. Jay Prince checked Birdman and his kids for not paying his son. What? Jay Prince is the reason why Birdman got off of Lil Wayne's back. Jay Prince vows to get Lil Wayne's money from Birdman. Jay Prince has Lil Wayne's back. The Rap-A-Lot's record CEO tells TMZ that Birdman is going to have to pay both Weezy and Jazz Prince, Jay Prince's son, eventually. How you gonna back down Birdman? And Birdman, like Debo, he don't pay nobody. But Jay Prince got Weezy, not only got Weezy out of his contract, but got Weezy to be the CEO of Young Money Records. Oh my God. Jay Prince's son Jazz is widely credited for discovering Drake and connecting him with Wayne and Young Money. Jay Prince adds, I witnessed the hard work that went into Drake's career, and for Cash Money to try and make something that isn't theirs to take does not sit well with me and my family around the world. Oh shit. Those are some mob ties. He not talking about his immediate family, his wife and kids, or his dad and their grandfather, or his aunties. He's talking about his fans all across the world, the world. He got family in Japan, Yakuza. Family in China, the Triads. Russia, Germany. Them ties run deep. According to TMZ, Jay Prince formed a new alliance with Weezy and Drake backstage at Drizzy's Washington, D.C. concert. I told y'all.
Oh my goodness.
That's where that motherfucker be lurking. You come down there to do a show. Quavo and Takeoff have been performing without Offset and are set to perform at Migos as the Migos, but without him in NRG Stadium in Houston. So it's the same shit. Welcome to H-Time, baby. Met your ass backstage and finessed your ass. Jay Prince says he left. It was time to do something once Lil Tunechi started talking about retirement. For more context on the situation, Jay Prince sued Cash Money for $11 million last year over unpaid royalties stemming from the fact that he bought Drake to the label. In July 2016, it was reported that Jazz Prince and Cash Money reached a settlement agreement for an aforementioned figure. It probably was worth more than what he wanted. Jay Prince was honored at the 2016 Gold DJ Awards for his contributions in Houston and to hip-hop at large. While accepting his award, Prince made a not-so-subtle reference to Birdman's most recent catchphrase, saying that he and others should put respect on their own names. Oh, shit. That's worse than Suge Knight telling Biggie to come to death row. He told that man, you need to put some respect on your own motherfucking name, because you don't respect yourself. You out here doing all this shit. Put some respect on your motherfucking name, because we know the deal. And people in the audience like, oh shit, it was a cold breeze that went through there. And you know Birdman heard about it. Get Lil One his money. Tell Lil One that's how he won't play it. That's like Lil Wayne running to tell his grandmother what his father did. That's like your child getting you in trouble with your granddaddy. Now, y'all cut that out in there now. Get that boy his money. And Birdman, listen, yes, I am. Ain't that some bullshit? The only way Birdman was gonna act right is if Jay Prince stepped out of the shadows. Look here, blood. Do me a favor. Get your head out your ass and put some respect on your own motherfucking name. And Birdman bowed his head and let Weezy go. That's like Lil Wayne was Moses and Jay Prince was God. Quavo could sure use a deal like that, boy. I'm trying to tell you. But this shit is messy. But he knew it was going to be messy. He wanted it to be messy. Shit messy, man. Oh my God. Rest in peace to Takeoff. And like I said, I'm not trying to say that Quavo had anything to do with anything. Because we don't know. Stuff happens, man. And it's so unfortunate that it happened. And I'm thinking that with this music video, man, he looked like he ain't been getting no sleep. He looked like he really in there stressed the fuck. I guess the better you play it off, the better the ritual will play out. And this is a ritual we all participate in, because that makes it even better. What they say, when there's two or more gathered together, he is in the midst. We all participating in this ritual, whether you know it or not. People that's posting them videos of the killing and stuff, man, y'all just spreading the energy, man. It's negative. It happened on Halloween. Like, that's the most negative time to be negative. People dressed up like goblins. Diddy was out in the street acting a freaking monkey with a Joker suit on. He was possessed for the night, man. It was a crazy time all across the world. And for it to go down when the energy is at the highest point, when the moon is waxing, that shit, it's gonna blow over because it's a rapper that got shot. Not a person, not a father, not a son, not an uncle, but a rapper. So that shit lasts. Everybody do their story, do their little coverage and everything. And then it's over. Everybody going about their business. Hold on, y'all gotta see this, man.
Tyler the Creator. Tyler, you are my favorite rapper in the world. He looks beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, lovely.
Yo, ain't it kind of funny how Diddy dressed up like the Joker on Halloween night?
I gotta watch the image.
And if you know anything about the Joker, he pull off some amazing jobs in them Batman movies. He be doing shit and shit be falling like dominoes, and the bank robbers and all that shit wind up getting killed and he get away with the money. And why would this man dress up like the Joker when all this shit is going down? Hold on, man. This better not be so. Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so, man. Hold up. Travis Scott, Nas, Swiss Beats, Diddy, and Quavo. Diddy hangs on the beach with rap colleagues Travis Scott, Quavo, and Swiss Beats. For what? Where was Offset? I mean, yeah, where was Takeoff? Why you ain't bring Takeoff to this one? What was y'all meeting about? Hold up. What? It got to be about some business. And Diddy was spotted with fellow rappers Nas, Travis Scott, Quavo, and Swiss Beats while hanging out at the beach on Malibu. The 50-year-old mogul posts dead center of the series of a group of the photos. Rap royalty Diddy spotted with fellow Nas, Swiss Beats while hanging on the beach. You not even in a class. Stuck in the middle, 50-year-old mom, born Diddy. What was he doing? Why was Quavo there? Hold up. I'm looking for any. Hold on. Had on a chunky chain while Quavo was third member of Migos. Diddy sported a pair. They just on their nuts. Okay, this ain't saying nothing, but What you got to do with Diddy? Hold on, man. Was this the only time they was together? Was there a ritual going on the beach that day? What was the point in them brothers? Y'all see what happened with Travis Scott. He had a murder in Houston and his shit, he on some other shit now. Talk about mob ties. What Travis Scott did was, whew. With that concert, talk about some shit being messy, and it was the same situation. Like, the concert told you what was gonna happen. They had the shirt. Look at this shit, y'all. Travis Scott, Astro World. The whole shit told you what was gonna happen. Like, y'all gonna come in here and get swallowed by the demon. Like, he wants this symbol. He wants chaos. He wants pain. He wants sorrow. The imagery is him fiending for the freaking chaos. This is a monument of this man wanting the agony. And he squeezed up against the barricades. Look at that shit. A giant him against the barricade screaming for his motherfucking life. And look what they got on their shirt. 333, half evil and all this shit. They know what they signed up for. And when the shit went down, people like, oh, it's a conspiracy. We saw this shit while it was happening. But this the same man on the beach with Diddy, man. Hold up. Let's run that back. Pull that back up, man. When he was out there with Diddy. Hold on. Go this way with it. Y'all stay tuned. We about to I'm about to get out of here in a minute, but look at this shit. Halloween 2022, Diddy, Quavo, and Tyga take home the award for creepiest costumes. Okay, I know what Diddy had on, but what did the other two have on? Because all this shit, I'm starting to think it's symbolic, man. Who the fuck is that? Okay, Tyga, that shit look crazy as fuck. Yeah, that's a pretty crazy costume. Diddy was the Joker. Okay, we all know that. And what about Quavo? The Ghost Rider? The motherfucker that dragged people to hell? And you know what? The Ghost Rider is on some Cowboy Texas shit. Hold on, man. Y'all bear with me. Ghost. Hold on, y'all. We gotta understand why. And I know I'm here past my time and everything, but look at this. Ghost Rider, a legend is born. He is alive or dead. The most supernatural superhero of all. Damn. A motherfucker on a motorcycle with his head on fire. That's what he decided to be for Halloween. Wow. Dead and reborn. So this is about death and rebirth. Because that's what this character is all about. He died just like life after death with Biggie. And Diddy was the one that pulled that shit off. So did he put him on game? Hold on, wait a minute. Where was I? Because I could be here all day with this shit. Hold up. He had the rock. Hold on, turn that shit off. Wait a minute. I can't do the damn music, because, you know, copyrights and shit. Damn, he had the flames and everything. Let me do this real quick. How do I turn the music off? Yeah, man. Reincarnated. Now he's the baddest. He got all the juice. Wow. Man. You know what? I might as well go ahead and watch this one more time, man, because this shit is ridiculous. Look, y'all got to listen at this, man.
So tonight, it's gonna be a special night. Everybody's so serious, but we're about to go to Club Love. Club Love! If you can't dance or you can't bob, you gotta stay at home. You know the Joker don't play that, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome to Club Love. Hard.
Hold up. What had this man so possessed this night to be out there like that? So while all this was going on, Diddy was a superhero and fucking Quavo was a superhero. Man, I could go on and on down this rabbit hole, but y'all know, like I know, something super duper fishy is going on here, man. Rest in peace to Takeoff. Got so much love for y'all, man. And like I said, this is all alleged allegations and speculations. We don't know nothing for sure. We don't know. All we can do is assume, and you know, we don't know nothing for sure, man. It could have been anything. Do I believe Quavo had something to do with it? No, I don't believe that, man. He's innocent, and so is Jay Prince Jr. It was just a situation over a dice game. Hold on, didn't Young Thug's baby mama die at a bowling alley as well? And she wasn't even the target. Every time I try to leave this shit alone, it just get more creepy, man. Hold on. Young Thug baby mother. What's up with these bowling alleys and these dice games? You know what it is? The bowling alley is very, very symbolic because the aim is to get a strike, knock all of it down all at once. It cleanses all of your problems. If you can get a strike at a bowling alley, it's just a one-time thing and game over. You win. And it's no other sport like that. If you playing pool, if you hit the 8-ball, your shit is done. You got to hit a whole lot of balls before you get the victory. Basketball, you got to make a whole lot of baskets before you get the victory. Football, you got to make a bunch of touchdowns before you get the victory. But with bowling, if you do it right, if you line that shit up perfectly and go for it, and that shit goes straight, and you hit all that shit, game over, baby. You did it. You can go sit down. You don't have to do all that hard work. Is that a part of the ritual? People just go for it. And if it goes well, hey, you made it out. Ain't that what a robbery is? Okay, line up the whole situation. People be on the stakeout for a week just to get that good sweet lick. Hey, it was planned well. It was orchestrated well. Had the messy video out, all that shit. the video same night it happened. And who not gonna say, we all know it's messy. But it ain't about what you think or what the public got to say about it. Who cares? It's about what you can prove, man. And making videos like this, we can't prove a motherfucking thing, man. That's why that's why we just gonna get out of here, man. Shout out to the Migos. Rest in peace to Takeoff, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, everybody involved in this situation is innocent, regardless of how you feel about it. Hit that Cash App. Did anybody hit that Cash App? Let me see, man. Because we've been talking a bunch of mumbo jumbo for the past 2 hours. I never even met Takeoff or Quavo or Jay Prince. I never even been to Houston, and I'm running my mouth about this bullshit. Not bullshit, but you know, I don't know. Y'all don't know neither. You know what I'm saying? Seven Walker hit that Cash App. Delilah Boyd hit that Cash App. Yeah. Ghostman hit that Cash App. H-Dog and Versa Polinsko hit the Cash App. Harold and Chris Johnson, Neo K Love hit the Cash App. Big Chris, all of y'all hit that Cash App. Rich Spirit hit that motherfucking Cash App. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, rest in peace to Takeoff. I got so much love for y'all. And for all y'all beautiful ladies out there, y'all know I love y'all to death. It be some crazy stuff going on in Hollywood. These people be doing anything for clout. Didn't Offset have a song with Cardi B talking about doing anything for clout? Maybe that was a diss song going towards Quavo. You never know. But one thing for sure, I risk my motherfucking life.
Risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations.